Welcome to the show, it's Doc and Ray. Burning rubber, blowing smoke all day. From the pitch to the strip, we rev it high. We're talking burnouts, and we're not shy. Engines roar and the tires scream. Living that burnout car dream. We're here to win, never backing down. And when the smoke clears, we wear the crown. Just a tip and we're hitting hard. Spinning wheels and breaking hearts. With a twist to the key and a foot on the floor. We're bringing the heat like never before. Burnout cars and driver fame. Running through fire, taking the flame. Just a tip and we've got it all. From burnout cops to the mental call.
What's going on, guys? I'm your old mate, Dr. Cuts. This is Encyclopedia Ray. You're watching Just a Tip-In on Tour 24. We're sitting here today with James, JH Motorsport, EVILVR. How's it going, brother?
Good, mate. Yourself?
Thank you for having us, man.
Yep. Awesome to meet you, bro.
Yeah, so...
Down in your windy fucking upper hut.
yeah, I'm not 100 impressed with it, to be honest. We come over the hill from...
Upper hut.
Wherever the fuck that was.
Warrappa.
Yep. And
that's where my confusion. We're up a hill, aren't we?
Yeah, she was
Warrappa upper hill and the lower hut.
Yep. Warrappa, upper hut, lower hut.
right. Well, it was fucking beautiful in Warrappa.
Yeah, always is.
And then come over here and it's a bit upsetting, but that's all right. We've met some interesting characters down there in the lower hut township.
Yep.
Mr. Weird Lady guy scratching his whatever and sniffing the fingers, and some guy Ray thought, I've just got to ask the right person where to find a pub, and he asked a deaf person, I think, who was from out of town, out of country,
really?
different country. So that didn't go too fucking well. So we're just going to have to find some beers at Werby's later. So, but tell us a bit about yourself. Tell us your car, EVILVR. Gives us a rundown.
So, starting? So we got it from a paddock.
Yep. So barn find, paddock find.
Had been left to pretty much rot, and I bought it because I travel around wrecking Commodores.
Right.
I'm known for.
Yep.
And it was too good to wreck. And
Wrecking for money, by the way, as in parts. He's not
parts.
well known for just wrecking Commodores rough cuts. Well, yeah, it depends who you ask, I suppose, eh?
Yeah. I do have the wrecking ball name. As you see my motor bits.
Yeah, we got them in the studio.
So that's the second one I've grenaded.
Yep.
So yeah, it started off obviously a paddock bash, fucking being pushed out to die pretty much.
Yep.
It was on Marketplace. I got tagged all day long on going to buy it because I'm well known for VR, VS wagons.
Right.
I'm obsessed with them.
Yes. We've seen your green one, Molly, out there. It's pretty gorgeous.
And so, short story, we picked it up in rain and out of it circumstances. And we got it home. It was covered in moss and shit and rat nest and bird nest and whatever.
Everything you can think of
was living in it. So then it was, and then we went into lockdown, second lockdown.
Oh yes, yep.
In mind of where we were going to wreck it. Well, I was meant to wreck it. So then I greased up the wife because at that point I had a little bit to do with travelling around with my best mate Braden with Trinut, the van.
Right.
Was known as Trinut.
Trinut.
Saying that right?
Trinut.
Yep. And just hooked on the burnout scene. Friendly bunch of guys.
Yep.
Happy to help whenever, like most motorsports, they have their own little...
They do. We've mentioned that a number of times, It's one of the things that comes up, bro, is the burnout family's fucking
It's just
up
a
there.
whole new ballpark. And then, greased the wife up and convinced her that I had enough shit in here to build it.
Yeah, you do, bro.
And
You've got enough shit to build another one by the looks of it.
but there's stuff in it. It's all over the place in here.
In the roof and everything.
Yeah, there's a couple of Holdens spread around here.
Did my first burnout comp, and funny enough, I was first out, so I felt like a real fucking...
And where was this at? Where was that at?
He knows the feels.
Yeah, I know the feels. Where was this at?
So I call it the Rappernet pad.
Yep.
But,
everyone does.
Yep.
Everyone says Rappernet. Yep.
And it was the Hard Park. I think it was Hard Park. Yeah, it might have been Hard Park. I think it was. And they do pull the thing out the bucket and you get your number.
Got first.
And I got first, and dealing with anxiety as it is and the mental health.
Yep.
I was shit in my pants. Didn't want to look like that guy.
No.
And,
That's the thing, eh?
And then, went down the pad and fucking loved it.
Yep.
Had a few issues because I had titted with the car over the lockdown.
So what was the engine that was in it? What were you running? Did it have
just-
304 in it?
No, it was a Buick.
A Buick. So we got that's the Alloy Tech, is it? Ecotech, the earlier one.
Even earlier.
Even earlier than that, the
Earlier.
Buick 3.8.
Yeah. So the same motor as Violet, I believe.
Violent, right?
Violet,
Okay.
The Lancer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously not with the turbo strapped to the side of it and all the bits.
Yeah.
So it was pretty much off a paddock, over lockdown,
Mhm.
the second lockdown, and it had no key. That was the reason why it was chucked out.
Right.
And well, not chucked out, but fucking, I guess the farmers over there
Yeah.
knew.
Yeah.
And so got it home, barreled it, meaning taking the ignition off it,
Yeah.
and then using the screwdriver, wound over. It's like sweet as. Chucked some ether down it, fired up first pop, even
Right.
with all the bird nests and cobwebs and
Yes.
shit.
Yes.
So we
Dead
chucked-
rats.
Dead rats. So we chucked the new second-hand fuel pump in it and fucking new gas. Should have cleaned the pump out, the tank out, but I didn't.
Right.
Left the Terpsy fuel in there as well, and
Nice.
went and done the first burnout crop.
Yeah. How'd that go for you?
Oh, went good. And then I think it might have been the Rapinets. No, it was the Rapinets one I did first, and then I did the Hard Park,
Right.
and then I blew it up at Hard Park.
Right.
And then I won a prize.
How'd you blow it up?
Been a rough count.
Just being a rough cunt, just full of.
Fucking rough count.
So was that? Had you done anything ECU wise? Like, what had you done to the car
so
before that
literally-
first comp?
So literally, I just got Mike, our mate over here, to wipe my tune.
Right, so you had a bit of a jailbreak tune going on in there.
Yeah, and
Right.
manual shift it.
Okay.
Take the limiter.
And so that happens through that manual shift is through the factory ECU.
Yep.
Engine ECU, right? Okay, cool.
Yep. And then welded the diff up at that point,
Did you do?
as you do.
As you do.
You don't want to do the one piggers
No.
like that guy. And then we blew that one up.
Yeah.
And then got told you could never blow up a Buick. Blow up a Buick. And then what was after that? Oh, then it came here for a bit, and then I was hooked after winning that little bucket of shit.
Yeah.
Cleaning product, that was enough for me.
Yep.
And the vibe and energy, you know.
Yeah, of course.
I was just like, fuck yeah, I'm committed now.
Yeah.
The way it went.
Yeah, well, it went, mate, and we're here today.
Yeah.
Balls
Yeah.
deep in a fucking VR wagon.
Yeah, it's
Sick,
dope
bro.
too.
It's tight. It's
We've
very,
got
very,
some
very,
video
very
footage
tidy
of
for a
it, and
burnout
I'll
car.
stitch that in. It's been fucking really well done. He's put
Um,
a lot of time in there.
I do deal with the OCD as well. So
Yep.
I do
ADHD,
ADHD,
just as fucked as me, brother. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Well done, bro.
But yeah, just a passion of mine. I
Yep.
grew up with Bogue and Dad.
Yeah, so that's another
Yeah.
question we like to ask is,
Yeah.
where did the passion for automotive come in? Did you come out of your mum and drown in some oil and be like, oh yeah, this is me, or hit your head?
Yeah,
Let's go.
I wish.
Dad did it.
Dad. So
Yep.
Dad's well known.
Yep.
In the drag scene
Oh, yeah.
over here. He used to wear pit crew for Hellraiser,
Right? Yeah.
drag racer.
Yeah,
That
nice.
was his best mate. He found him, passed away sadly.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, there was a bit of thing behind that, but
Yes.
he got taken home and left to pretty much die, I believe.
Yeah, right.
Plenty of rumours out there, as you know.
Yeah.
Dad was the one of the people of two that found him.
Right.
But so there was a bit of that, and growing up, Dad was a Mopar head.
Mopar or no car.
Yep. Mopar.
Yeah, I've grown up around the Valiants, and
Yep.
he had the old 1 ton and the old Falcons and
Just
stuff.
don't compare, mate.
Yeah,
You're 265 slant.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
The 360s.
Oh, yeah.
So, growing up,
440s, let's keep going up.
Yeah. we grew up down Grimsbury Grove in Wainui Armada.
Right,
And back then there was no houses around.
right.
And
So she was a bit reckless on the roads, then you could do some
just
stuff.
all paddock, so
Yeah,
we'd have the old man at night loading his Valiant up in the garage and just smoking it up, fire crew coming round. And it was just, that's all I knew.
Yes, okay, yeah.
And then we'd go to private places in Wainui.
Yes.
And most of the Wainui people will know what I'm talking about.
Right.
And mate, he was donuts. Want to go for a joyride, son?
Yeah.
His Tirana, or he's real known for his XA panel vans.
Wicked.
Sit in the back of the panel van, no seat belts.
Yeah.
All that type of shit back growing up.
Ah, it wasn't legal then, was it? You
Nah.
didn't have to.
And it was just donut burnouts, and it was just big block V8s and small block V8s.
Wicked. So is the old man still in the cars?
Yep.
So
He's still in Wainui as well, and now he's got a 580 big block manual Valiant coupe.
Ooh,
white
hell.
one.
Like a VG sort of model or
VJ.
VJ, oh, yeah, right,
Yep.
yeah.
Valiant coupe that he's done exactly like this. Got it off paddock, I think, or a barn, and it was fucked. I was like, fuck, you're not gonna do that, Dad. And yeah,
Right. Road legal to that?
Road legal,
Oh,
yeah, it's
wow.
all legit.
Got it going.
Yeah, doesn't drive it because it's too hungry, I guess.
It probably works too much too.
Yeah. I've been trying to con him to take it up to Aussie Assault, but it's just not into that scene.
Oh, it's a shame because last Aussie Assault there was one Valiant, and the year before there was two.
And then he's been to the swap meets. He's quite big on the Palmy swap meets.
Oh, yeah.
And I've had mates text me up that he's cleaning up jappers and he's taking it out on the track and it's just cleaning up all these jappers. And
Right. Okay.
so it must go pretty good. It's an ex drag car motor on it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
He can't take anything out of it because of it won't run right.
Right.
But yeah, it's cool.
Okay.
What was your first car?
My very first car, what, a legal one or?
Yeah,
legal?
what the first car you
What have
owned?
you got to drive?
First car you climbed in and owned that was yours.
Mini.
A Mini?
Right.
I was mini mad.
Yeah, right,
So the kids, so I was quite a young, reckless youth. And when my parents split up, obviously I've been through a few.
Yeah.
I mentioned it, yeah. A few things
Yeah.
growing up.
Of course.
And I thought people didn't love me and
Right.
that type of shit. So
Yes.
I went to the dark
The
side.
dark side, yeah, mate, yeah. Yep.
Nicking cars and doing bad shit that I kind of regret these days.
Yes.
And I was driving a Mini round at 12 years old, around Newlands.
True.
1275?
Nah, bro, I wasn't
Nah.
that. Wasn't that. I wasn't a big block. Nah.
999.
That was just the shitty old Mr. Bean front,
Yeah.
1000cc.
1000cc.
No reg, no woof, clearly, no license.
No worries.
No worries. And then my little cousin would come out that I class as my sister.
Yep.
'Cause that's how we grew up.
Right.
We just got dumped off at her house and we just clashed and she was like my
Yep.
second in crime.
Right. We're good.
And yeah, she'd come out and we'd just drive around with my mates in my little Mini. And you'd get the chump change and we were putting chump change coins in it to drive around Newlands. And then you get up every morning on a Thursday, I believe, and get the T&E back then.
Yeah, trade exchange.
Go
Yep.
to the free.
Yep.
There's no free ones. I'd go to like $100-$200 for these Minis.
Yes, yeah.
And at that stage I was third form.
Right.
I had like 6 Minis on my front lawn. And
There was an addiction.
yeah,
Yeah, I
my
reckon.
nickname was Mingy at school because I had heaps of Mingies. So all the breakdancer boys, can't remember their names, but they were like, fuck, this kid's out of it, man. And obviously I was right into, like, deeply into Marilyn Manson then, so I had
Yep.
the big high top boots and dyed hair and freak of nature
Yeah, right.
looking kind of dude.
Wicked. I can see it, by the way, just saying. Just
Yeah.
politely, I can see it.
Yeah.
You're a big unit of a man, too.
Yeah, and I just thought, like I said, going through that stuff I'd gone through, what my old lady had done to me and my
Right.
partner, and
Yeah.
just fucking no one should go through that.
No.
Yeah, I just thought no one loved me, and
Yeah.
Dad loved me. Dad didn't know what was going on behind
Right.
the scenes at Mum's.
Right.
Didn't know why I was so scared.
Right.
Um,
Yeah.
But even to this day, I'm a little bit, you know.
You don't forget it.
Nah,
You don't forget
nah,
it.
I don't
It's
go.
hard
I
to forget.
barely go to supermarkets. I don't really go to big supermarkets.
So
and shit.
social anxiety kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
real bad, bro.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
real
yeah.
bad.
I'm with you on that, brother. I've been there. I used to
yeah.
do, when I first started in social media, bro, I'd do my lives with a balaclava on because I was too scared of people to see me on.
Yeah.
But so I know where you're going with that,
So
brother.
I'm a little bit different to normal guys.
Yeah.
So
you ever
so
take me or you leave me kind of vibe.
so back to like hitting the skids, fix all that. Like
Yes,
yeah, that.
yes, fuck yes.
So go from
Growing up.
ruthless little mini fucker Mr. Minge
Yeah.
cruising around robbing shit and
Yeah.
being a critter.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to grow out of that? 20 years, 10 years?
So then I went to juvie.
Right, yeah.
Because I was just such a fucking naughty dude and got payback on my stepdad as such, but I won't go into that.
Okay,
So
good
they
work.
said, nah, they said fucking see you later, mate. So I went to juvie and then come out and I had a youth aid officer.
Yeah,
back then.
sounds like it. Yeah, it sounds
So then
familiar.
I had to sit down and my dad fucking drilled me. Even though he's bogan, he was quite a straight bogan. And
Right.
he's like, nah, mate, because he didn't realise I'm out fucking nicking shit. Until I'd gone and done my juvie stint.
Yeah. Would have been a bit of a shock.
Yeah, been a little bit of a shit out at mum's because mum just let me
Yeah.
go for gold, you know. She
Yeah.
didn't fuck about me. So,
Yes.
Dad, on the other hand, he cared.
Yeah.
So I had to play down the naughtiness at dad's. And
You're right.
the
Yeah.
shit was happening to me. I couldn't tell dad, you know.
Yes.
So then when it finally came out, I didn't tell him what she was doing to me and all that type of stuff. But he's like, "What are you doing, mate? Like, you're pissing your life away. I
Yeah.
didn't bring you up to be like that." And then, man, like fucking had to do a big essay fucking type of thing
Right.
where I wanted to lead my life.
So how old was this? Like 16?
Nah, I would have been 14, 15.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
At a guess.
Yes. Yeah.
And then, just I had to do this essay on where I wanted my life, dreamed to have my life.
Yeah. Right. Yep.
And did that. And my stepmum at the time helped me, and my dad and my nan. So my nan's more like my mum.
Right. Yep.
On my dad's side.
Yes.
And my nan's really strict too. I'm quite scared of my nan.
Okay.
So I know I fucked up big time. And,
Yes,
Just did your trick, bro.
Yay.
Yep.
True.
So did they say, and if you fates said, if you carry on like this, you're going to be in here, and I saw the patches and all that, and I said, fuck, I'm tough, but I'm not that tough.
Right.
And
Yeah.
that scared me. I was
Right.
like, fuck that, I don't want to live that life.
Yeah. Fair
You know,
call too.
each to your own, but that ain't my life.
Yeah.
I know a few lobsters and stuff around Tider. I'm not mates with them or anything, but working in Tider, you get to know them.
Yeah. Right.
Hey,
Yeah.
mate, how you going? Fucking sweet as, carrying on my way.
Yeah. Of course.
But yeah, and then later on in life, met my wife,
Yep.
and she's made all this happen pretty much.
Yeah. Wicked.
So stopped smoking drugs and
Yeah.
got help later on down the line for my mental stuff.
Yeah. Wicked.
And,
Wicked.
Then just having good mates like Braden, and it's just been there 100% listening to my bullshit,
Yeah.
listening to me talk shit, just venting out to him.
Yeah, bro. That's me. That's
Another
awesome.
really good mate, Corey from Firestone.
Yeah.
When I came out, they were, and a couple of other mates, sorry if I've forgotten you, but they were the ones that come to my head straight away.
Yeah.
They just never left me. They stayed
Wicked, bro.
there, you know.
Yeah.
Me
Me.
getting to travel with Braden and
So that was so Braden, because we've obviously had a bit of a chat.
Yeah.
Braden, this is where you were introduced to burnouts
yes,
through Braden.
through Braden.
Right.
The comp stuff, yes.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Obviously,
Yep.
I mean, we used to
Yep.
get on the streets and
Yeah.
we never realised it could be a competition
Yeah,
thing
no.
or something that you could go and what people would want to watch you doing.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
So then Braden introduced me to it,
Yep.
and in that time around that time, Buddha was only just, or Hayden will be.
Yep. Yeah. Those don't know what is hated.
He wasn't that far into it.
Yes,
And I
yep.
remember his car being gold and chromes and shit, and had Firestone Wainui all over it, as all most of our cars.
Yeah.
Bridgestone Wainui, sorry.
Yeah.
And then Corey goes, he's going to do skid comps, and I kind of chuckled, like, not in a mean way, but I was like, what the fuck's a skid comp?
Yeah.
And then, started going to these skid comps with Braden, and then getting the rubber and fucking shit through my hair.
Yes,
and
yeah.
nose, and
Yeah.
driving home, because me and Braden were the ones who were too fucking poor and tight to get motel rooms, so
Yes.
we do like trips to Taupo,
Yeah.
stupid hour of the morning,
Yeah,
get to Taupo, fucking roll around Taupo, and then go home at night.
Yeah. Picking fucking rubber out your
fucking
nose
shit.
and out your ears.
My first one I remember, because I'm obviously, again, going back to the mental,
Yeah.
I fucking couldn't breathe, man.
Right.
My throat was fucked. I
Right.
was starting to obviously have that.
So what,
anxiety.
you were in the car?
Yeah, bro.
With Braden?
We're driving home.
Right. Oh, right.
And I was starting to have the anxiety attack, and I was like, fuck, I was like, Braden. I was like, bro, like, fuck, is it normal for your throat to be real tight and gaspy and fucking sore? He goes, pissing himself. He goes, yeah, bro, it'll be all the rubber shit you've ever inhaled. But fuck, I was shitting my pants. I thought I had like throat cancer or something, like, fuck, I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Braden, and then
So what was Braden running? What was Braden's rig? There was that Trinut.
Trinut,
Right.
vegan wagon, I believe. I can't remember the plate clearly.
304 powered.
3 or 4 pound.
Yep.
Originally a V6 car.
Mm.
Bought from Auckland, I believe. Around that way. It was called Crunked or something like that. Had big black DDMs on the front of it.
Oh, yeah.
Then Braden got it, had ROHs on it, was blue. And then, just showed it to it. Got his name.
So that was all down the wire, Rapinats up to Taupo.
We mainly just based ourselves between Masterton and Taupo.
Mm-hmm.
He's done the odd few at the Menfield.
Oh, yeah.
They've got a pretty shit pad there, but he's done a few without me there. But most of the big stints I've gone with him to help him out.
Yeah, right.
And then thought, fuck it, I want my own car now.
Want my own car.
Yeah,
The fucking bug.
yeah.
Feel that rubber you inhale, bro. It just chewed
Yeah.
away at your brain a little bit more, and you're like, I want to do burnout
I
now.
got sick of sitting in the passenger seat and scamming rides.
Yeah.
I want my own car.
So what's so obviously after we know you've got this out of the paddock,
Yeah.
what's been the length of time to get it to the stage it's sitting now?
So, from where we sit now, after I blew it up 3.5 years ago, it's taken me 3.5 years. Yeah. But me being a bit more of a pedantic cunt.
Oh, you can see it all over
Yeah.
the
I
car,
mean,
bro.
honestly, he's
Yeah, it's not.
going, oh, it's just a rough burnout car. And I'm thinking, bro, you want to see, this is a fucking showroom car.
Yeah.
Come on.
So the
beautiful.
aim for me was I'm real big on the Aussie themed stuff. Like
Yeah.
really passionate on the interceptors. I'm well known for the sun visors,
So the intercepts are these are the wheels.
the wheels. Yep.
Yeah. Those awesome looking factory wheels.
Most people don't like them. You either like them or you don't.
Those, the way you've got
They
that
really
set up,
suit-
right?
yeah.
With the chrome spats and the white walls.
That's
Yep.
Corey to cork right there.
It's
He gave
so
me that
good,
vision
man.
and fucking we
So
done
good. It looks amazing.
Yeah.
And the visor, fuck, bro. The only thing you need is a surfboard on top or something.
Oh
like
no,
that.
and the louvers inside.
Oh yeah.
The
louvers.
cowls.
Yep, the cowls.
The cowls, is it?
No, I call them louvers.
Louvers.
Louvers, yeah.
They're probably the cost of another car.
Venetians, yeah.
That's the one. That's
Fishing
the,
blinds.
yeah.
So we started off with Molly out, my road car that I'm well known for. So that started off life with the interceptors and the sun visor.
Yes.
Again, I'm obsessed with the Aussie style.
Mm-hmm.
And then building this, I wanted what I had in Molly in a skid car because I don't want to fuck Molly. Molly's like my baby
Right.
because I took that to
No fucking Molly.
no fucking Molly.
Sorry if your missus
Molly.
is Molly, you know how to
Yeah.
fuck it.
We took that to Aussie Assault
Yes.
in 1920. And I blame Braden.
We're in 19.
My wife said, don't blame Braden, but I'm going to blame Braden. He told me not to be a bitch, so I put it on the pad.
Oh, right.
I put it on the pad, and then I had my mates at the time, son in the passenger seat, and he's going, James, the temperature gauge. And I was like, fuck the temperature gauge. And it was off the clock, and then it on water. I didn't know you don't just get on fucking a wet pad.
Yes.
So I got sent out in the deep end, and went good for the first couple of minutes.
Yes, yes.
And then came round, spun round. Luckily, I had a tow bar on it, hit the wall.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, not molly, fuck the rear. And then this is how this became.
Right, well, good work.
I wanted everything that I had in molly in that.
Yes, yep.
That to that.
So you got tow bar in this?
No. I've got a proper like drifty boy fucking jack point in the back.
Oh, good work.
To jack it up.
Yeah. Drifty boy jack.
Drifty boy.
Drifty boy.
Yeah, because she's set up for a little bit of drifty, isn't she?
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I see. Was it a hydro brake?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it does work.
Does work?
Yep. Got shit for being an auto, but you can ratchet shifter it if you're clever enough.
Oh, yes.
So you ratchet shifter it into a lot of effort, but
yeah.
Good, was it a good
into neutral?
Yep.
Yeah.
Good keen attitude. Into neutral, yeah, in the fucker, and then back into drive and just plant it, and it just goes sideways.
Yeah. Good work. That would have to be very thought out, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Because you kind of get the seconds and the timing wrong, the thought's wrong. You fuck that up. Next minute you're in reverse.
Yeah. Oh well, so I run a Aeroflow ratchet shifter, so it locks you out, so you can't go to reverse.
Yeah, I've
so
got
you
one
get
of
to
those.
neutral, yeah.
Yeah.
So you can't. You've got to push that little dildo looking fucker.
Yeah, it's annoying, but it's probably safe.
Yeah, it's safe.
It's
Because I'd
probably
be going
safe.
straight to reverse. Because when I'm in there, I've had this chat with Welby.
Yeah.
Like I'm like now, I'm different in the car.
Yeah. Just fucking.
I have the day planned. I'm not going to thrash it. I'm not going to hit the wall. I'm going to fucking balls deep. Next minute, you smashing tail lights and tail doors and all sorts of shit.
Blowing rods.
Yeah. Blowing rods. Yep. Oh fuck. So okay, all right. So what's your next comp, bro? You got anything planned? What's coming up?
So I want to do the February one. I was going to try.
So that's at Wire Wrap Pad.
Yep.
Smokefest, is it?
Smokefest.
Right.
I've been bugging the boys. Sorry, boys, but I've been itching after blowing that 304 up.
Yep. So Brett and Bodine.
Brett and Bodine.
Right.
I've become real good mates with Bodine.
Good. He's a big man. You want him on your side?
Yep.
He's a unit.
Big angry ginger.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Fucker can drink.
He can drink and drive a go-kart.
I'd imagine. Does the mean shit skids too.
Does he?
Yeah. A lot of Snapchats. Not at the moment because his motor's out, but
right. Yes. Of
he
course.
sends me a lot of Snapchats. I actually sold his wife a car that they've made into a burnout car too.
Oh yeah. Look at.
VN. That was the same as this. Had grass and shit growing on it.
Right.
But so February, want to do that. I wanted to do wrapping that, but now I'm giving my motor away after Aussie Assault
Yes.
to a very good mate that I've met through the burnout scene.
Yep.
To help him and his partner out.
Yes.
So now I can't be a rough cunt. So I actually have to be a gentle cunt
You got to be gentle to the motor.
because he won't forgive me. Fuck it.
Well, I mean, what's the definition of rough and gentle? We've got a couple of hundred RPM. I
A
mean,
little bit off.
come on, it's not that hard. I mean,
so
I've seen his cars, bro.
So you're gonna rip a good going motor out.
Yep.
What are you gonna replace it with?
Oh.
Well, it was going to be a secret, but I'll let it slip. I'm putting a LS the Weld, they call it.
Oh, LS the Weld.
I'm well known down here for the 304 life.
Yes, right.
Stuck in the 304.
See that 304 will fuck off right now. Yeah.
It was on my car. I ripped that off real fast. So Wilby and Lufty and Tony Wiley didn't give me shit.
Once you blew it
Because I
up.
was talking it all up, and then I fucking didn't even last the first round and grenaded the cunt. Well, Lufty was waiting for me, kid off the head, and goes, I was like, don't you fucking start, piece of shit.
Oh.
So I'm not going to do wrapping that, so I'm just going to do the February mission.
Yep.
Then I'm going to do Aussie Assault
Yep.
in the car. And then
So when's that? That'd be March, wouldn't it?
March,
Yep.
April, I believe.
Right.
And then,
Wrapping at July?
yeah,
June.
I'm going to go over and spectate,
Yes.
clearly.
We'll be there, mate. We'll be
Yeah,
there.
I try not to miss the burnout pad too close.
We won't
Yeah,
hitch
yeah.
back down for that one, eh?
No,
No,
we'd have to be hitching, taking the
Sounds like a
menace.
shit idea.
Yeah.
We just have to drive the menace down.
Menace, yeah, why not?
Cheaper than trailer,
Yeah, so then giving that motor away, I'm even going to take it up to him.
yeah? Good work.
And then yeah, well, I don't really want to be out of the scene for too long, but
So tell us what the so you're putting the LS in. What's your drivetrain going to be?
so it's just a standard LS1 alloy block, not the cast block, 5.7 I believe. Putting a hairdryer on the side of it.
Right. Yeah. We are on wall whistle.
Yep.
Wicked.
Off to the side.
Yes.
Gonna do the big 90 fucking angled exhaust by the guard.
Yes.
Keep
Wicked.
that Aussie look.
Yep.
Street pro look.
Yep.
And then I've been hooked up by Corey again with a fucking monster trans that's been built for a 454 big block chef.
Oh wow.
Right. So what is it? What's?
It's a TH350 with, it's a truck housing.
Oh yeah.
I'm all
Okay.
new to this shit.
Right.
So
Right.
it's a truck housing, TH350 with all the goods inside, manual shifted, clutch packs.
Wicked. Wicked.
And then just into my standard diff with a full spool hub and R31 411 diff gears.
411 diff gears, and that's slotted into the Borgie easy.
Yep.
Nice.
Because the R31 Skylines are the same diff head, or same guts as the
Oh,
Commodores.
of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't
Not much
think.
people know that, but
Right.
they will now. But
Yeah.
yeah. So when they come up, they don't really get, unless you know what you're looking for.
Yes,
People
yes.
don't buy them.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it's all the same guts. So I took it off and put it on my solid hub and in the hole.
So that's you've done some work to the front, bro, that you've
Yep.
told us about and you've shown us.
Yep.
Give us a rundown on that, because it's something pretty fucking different, really.
So I'm the type of guy that, being fully dyslexic and all that type of shit, I don't like being told I can't do stuff.
Right.
Not in a cocky or wanker way.
Yeah.
I like to try and prove a point that you can do shit on a budget.
Yes.
You
Right.
don't need to have a deep wallet to get into the sport, you know?
Was this a you won't moment or a you can't moment?
I can't.
Right.
You
Okay.
can't.
Well,
So you
hell.
can't.
All right.
You can't do that, I got told. So fucking watch me.
Yeah. Good.
So what it is it's a standard. I've used the standard VRVS arms. Then I've made up some plates that I got Howard Engineering to cut out for me and do the little hole thing. And then I've put a
So this is in lower steering.
Yep. Lower steering. Yep. So yeah, my lower arm. Sorry. We've made a plate, so I think it was 40 mil longer from pivot point to the ball joint point to push the arm out for more lock and stuff.
Yep.
On a budget.
Yes. Done a good job.
So then
Looks very good.
I've always wanted to do the bigger brakes. I thought if I'm going to build a car, I just want to have everything in it.
Yes. Right.
In that point, because we are going to be buying a house next year, so
You won't be spending after that.
No. So my wife was said pretty much if she wants to see me happy.
Yep.
Do what you need to do at a
Yeah,
budget.
yeah,
thing.
of course,
Don't go out
yeah.
and just go fucking see you later.
Hey, love, I just bought a supercharger.
Yeah. I would love to have a Welby motor, fucking
Yeah.
any out of the world,
Yeah.
but I can't afford it. So anyway, she said, do everything you want now to the car.
Yeah.
So I was like, you sure? Yes, I want you to be happy. You know, she does the gym stuff, does gym comps and stuff. I want to do the burnouts. I want to get 100% into my burnout stuff.
Yeah.
I want it to be based around my young family,
Yes. Yeah.
make memories as well as doing burnout comps, travelling and
Yeah, of course, mate.
meeting new people. And I'm a bit shy. I don't go up to people and go, hey, I'm James, da-da-da.
Right. Yeah.
I've met a couple of nice people on the way. Fats.
Yeah.
He's a fucking good cunt.
He's a good guy, Mr. Cunt.
Yeah. I met him at Rappinets and it was like I'd known him for fucking years.
Yeah, he's a good critter.
The other dude, I fucking shit with names, but this is the dude.
Cameron Marsh.
Cameron Marsh, yep.
EH.
He's a fucking good cunt too.
He is a good critter.
Grow EH.
Yep. I used to call him Mad Max and his little mini. So yeah, pretty much we fucking did the bottom arms, so they're 40 mil longer.
Yep.
Sorry, going back to that.
Yeah,
Bigger brakes.
Yep.
So I run a VT to VZ front spindle, so a hub. caliper and rotor, just the basic, not the oversized one, just the basic size VT rotor and caliper. And then I worked for a Toyota wrecker, so walking past, we had a Caldina come in. He had been fucking ridden off on the first night of being ticked up. Had some brand new adjusties in it.
For the
BC
Caldina
Golds.
four-wheel drive,
Yeah.
fucking
2 litre
four-wheel
turbo.
drive turbo, 2 litre.
98.
Yeah.
And Mummy and Daddy had ticked that up for this boy, and
Yeah.
he was only 18 and
Oh.
done the illegal drags, and obviously trying to be the man, hovering it. Whole new game,
Yeah.
hovering a car to a rear-wheel drive car, and
Yeah, right.
literally it was just T-boned in the middle.
Wow.
So then I asked my boss, he goes, oh, you know, $300 for these adjusties. I'm too tight to go and buy brand new stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
So I sat on it. I was like, fuck that, $300, you know, like I spent it other places. And then I hit them up again because the car completely got stripped out.
Right.
And they're on the shelf, and then I keep walking past every day, and I was like, just on that clam, I was like, fuck, that looks like the diameter of a VT. I reckon it will work just by eye. And I said, how much do you want for those? And he goes, what are they for? And he's a Ford man.
Oh, yes.
He hates Holdens. He's one of those guys.
Right.
He's not in between.
Right.
Sells Toyota parts.
Yeah, tells Toyota parts. He's got a real nice XM Falcon.
Ooh.
Blacked out coupe. 302 in it. Manual.
Yeah. Yeah.
He goes, if they work, you can have them. So fucking they'll work. I pulled them home and fucking pulled one of my hubs out of my shelving over there and just clamped on like it was like meant to be.
Yeah, right.
So I was like, fuck yeah. So
Working.
then we hoaried up because the VRVS, they don't have, I believe the VLs and stuff, they have the adjustable plate.
Right. Oh, yeah. The
that
top
I've shown you before,
and
yeah.
the tops there. Yeah.
Yeah, so the VRVS, you couldn't buy that. You probably can now, but you couldn't buy that at that time.
Right.
And
Right.
having the strut so much on the lean, I couldn't get a factory strut in there because I had my cuddies, but it wouldn't go up.
Right. Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
too tight. Even getting the foot in there and trying to do it up, it would not work.
All right.
So yeah, I was like, nah. With my kids being in there, I don't want to be
Change that top plate. Yeah.
because I could only get it on like 2 or 3 turns, and I didn't want to be that guy going out and the fucking struts fall out the car and
The
it looked
front.
like a fucking ball bag.
Yeah.
So I made up my own plates. I ended up seeing this guy Corey over Aussie. He's got a few things on YouTube, and
Right.
he drifts a VS or VR sedan.
Okay. Right.
And he had done all this fucking crazy shit. I'll tell you guys in the link. And he had put S14 shit in this car.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yep.
And so, me being me, I was determined to see it through. So I messaged him up. He was either going to reply or tell me to fuck off or not reply.
Or not reply.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
So you never know until you ask.
Yep.
So then, started chatting with him over the weeks, and he just
Yep.
told me everything he'd done, gave me all the measurements, and I just copied everything he'd done, but
Okay.
using the Toyota strut instead of that.
Right. Yeah.
But with his, he had made a 4mm plate in the strut tower, and then made a new plate up for the adjuster.
Right.
And I wasn't going to do that. It's money.
Yeah.
So I had shit laying around, so made it all myself. And at first I just got an angle grinder and just angle grinded it out and made my own extra holes. And
Yeah.
wanted to make sure it worked.
Yes, of course. Yep.
So and then 50mm longer arms, cut them in half. So the steering rack arms, I've cut them in half. Bought some VT tie rod ends, cut them in half, and then joint what I needed. So it was all VT front end pretty much.
Righto,
If
working.
that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
And then
Awesome.
re-sleeve the so we
Rack.
weld it.
Yep.
Then I've sleeved it so it can snap, and then I
Yes.
can get through motorsport stuff.
Right. Yeah.
So that's why it's got the big, well, a little bit of camber. Looks quite staunch compared to the front,
Yes.
the rear.
Yes.
But I just like that drifty boy look, but in an Aussie. I wanted to do the drifty boy look, but with the Aussie spin.
Yeah. Well, it's certainly going to help you on the pad too, getting
Yeah.
some flick and
Yeah.
turn and back to centre. Yeah, well, I really like the way you've set it up, bro, and we've got some footage.
Cheers,
I'll
thank
take
you.
a bit more before we go, so I can actually get some shots in. Don't give too much away. I mean, come on, trade secrets,
It's
but
alright, I'm happy to help.
yeah. So I think one thing that you've obviously spoken a little bit about, bro, but we want to make a point of it is the whole mental health thing,
Yep.
and how this has, I guess, sort of helped you along. I mean, we've seen it a lot. We're talking to a lot of people, and we like to talk about it. And one of the resounding things, and whether it's fucking New Zealand, Australia, or the United States, guys are like, mate, this is it's just up here. It just soothes everything. It calms everything.
I've known people who've committed suicide, and
Yeah.
I've tried 5 times myself.
Right.
OD'd myself.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm happy to admit it. Like
Yeah.
the trauma I've had, it's just you'll never get rid of.
Yes, yeah.
I go to a psychiatrist and all that type of stuff.
Of course. Good.
Highly medicated.
Yeah.
I'm not. I
I
I'm not afraid to say.
don't hide it either, bro. I'm
Yeah,
highly
like-
medicated.
That's exactly what
Yeah.
we're trying to achieve,
And
bro.
that's,
It's
Yeah.
I
gotta
made
be-
up a whole lot of these, but I'm going to
Yeah.
remake them again because
Yes.
so I gave a few out to the Burnout boys.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm going to make them again because when I was talking to Smugsy about them, he made a fair point, and it's not just the mental,
Yeah.
it's also the female side. So
Kids.
I want to, and kids, it's
Yeah.
everyone. So I want to try and make one with something to do with my car and
Yes.
me and
Yeah.
my logo,
Yeah.
because I 100% back it.
Yeah.
I've done heaps of fundraisers for it.
Good.
And that's just one of my things, I really, really am passionate about to help anyone,
Bit of give back, hey, bro. Bit of
I've
give
had
back.
mates that have rung me up just for coming out, and I get slanted every day of the week if I put shit up on my social media page. But for me, it's just, I want people to recognise we're men, but don't be ashamed to come out.
100%. 100%.
Don't. It's all good to be tough and all that, but if you're struggling, just talk. It's the best thing I ever done.
Yeah.
Yes, man, bro.
Yeah. And I think one of the big things is if you can't talk to your mates, you can't talk to your family, go and talk to somebody that you don't know, because you'll find that is
GP,
really
yeah.
fucking easy.
Yep.
GP,
Yep.
one of there's up north and in the middle, there's social workers that go around and sit on the side of the road with a chair like this, bro. Say, come and have a yarn. And those type of people, you'll find you have a bit of a korero, and next minute,
Definitely.
feeling
And one
good.
of my biggest things is I've seen Mike King getting involved with some of the car stuff.
Right, yep.
And I just love to shake his hand and just go,
Yeah,
"You're a fucking good cunt."
Yeah,
Back
100%.
him 100, man.
Well, I mean, that's what, like we, Ellen and Pate, like the gumboot when we had them, and
Yeah, Ellen Pardo, they're doing it with the Winter Jam.
and it's getting
And people
more
like
and
that,
more. Like,
I just take my hat off to people like that. 'Cause
So going back to the men versus women thing too, though, so I've approached some ADHD New Zealand group, support group, if we would like to interview somebody on, because I'm recently diagnosed ADHD, and it's opened up a whole sort of fucking in my head, and they're quite keen. We'll do some talking, but one of the things that she mentioned was that they run an ADHD adult group and an ADHD kids group. 80% of them are female.
true.
Yeah, so the males are, but 80% of the people I know with ADHD are fucking males, right? So it's way more widespread than we know, and it's only just recently coming out how many adults and male adults have it. It's fucking crazy. So we just want guys to know, that's probably why we started off as an hashtag men's mental health was what Leon was pushing. And I think, I've had a phone conversation with Smugs, and we seen him yesterday when we interviewed him, or the day before, and
He's
pushing the
and autism, yeah. So we are going to change our tact and just go mental health.
Yep.
But obviously support me and any men that need any help. But I think I'm going to do some ADHD stuff.
Now I've
And
grown up. My cousin, he's ADHD, and most people hated him. They just couldn't cope with him. 'Cause
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
just so full on.
yeah,
But he's like my best mate.
right.
I don't see him every single day, but
Yeah,
he comes in, he'll stop into work, and yeah, he goes out and helps all the stock car boys because he's just fucking stock car nuts.
yeah.
Hangs around with the Hut Park boys. You
Right.
all know who I'm talking about. Big Shane. And yeah, man, he deals with it.
Yeah.
And you ever take him or you leave him, kind of
Yeah.
like my attitude, you know? Like,
Yeah.
but he's got the biggest arm. He would open his arms.
Yeah,
He's
right.
the most biggest cuddly teddy bear, mate.
yeah, wicked.
But most people growing up just couldn't handle him because he's just so fucking full on.
Right, yeah.
And I've got a good mate round the corner. He's got kids that have got it. And Lucas, he's a little bit full on sometimes, but you just deal with it. You know, don't make them feel different. Don't treat them any different. Like,
No.
they are who they are. They can't.
Exactly.
And that's it. And again, us, you know, as adults,
Yeah, bro.
highlighting these,
Yeah.
whether it be autism or the
Yeah,
mental
whatever.
health, all these kids that are younger, you know, hopefully they're going to like start watching, you know, like as they get older, they're going to have more response to why they are like they are. Not
And because we've already been saying, talk about it, and that's in the head now.
Yeah.
Not shush.
that's where it's heading.
Not
That's
shush.
what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And that's why I put it out on my media. Like, I'm not ashamed to say what my mum's done to me. I just wanted to put it out there to say, look, I can do it. I'm not Superman.
Yeah.
It's not hard.
Yeah.
The last time I OD'd and my wife found me, and I was pretty much fucking near on death door. And I come out and I just bawled my eyes out. And I'll admit it, I bawled my eyes out like a kid. I said, babe, I want help. I don't want to. Inside, I don't want to go.
No.
But my head's telling me I need to go.
Yeah.
Just the trauma and the duty feeling, you know.
The lack of understanding of what's in your own head.
And then having that, I've got that real bad, like I don't fit into groups, or I feel like the third wheel, and that's just what my head's telling me.
100%, bro. 100%. ADHD is you perceive everything as rejection, bro.
That's why people probably come across like, fuck, this dude's fucking out of it. He's weird.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I was getting shit when I was obviously drinking, and having my meds, and people would give me fun shit, but I'd take it seriously.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I'm dealing with the voices and all the shit
That's
in
right,
here.
bro. Yeah, of course.
So then obviously I've done the big thing, and I just want to be a friendly dude that everyone wants to be around. You know?
Yeah.
Well, we're 100%.
Appreciate you fucking opening up, bro. That's really awesome.
You've overcome.
100%.
You've
But
overcome.
then getting into the street life, fuck, it just changed me, man. It's something I can fit into. Obviously in Bogan.
It's a great bunch of fucking humans, bro, right?
They're all sorts. You don't have to be Bogan, like.
Nah.
But
At least most are, though.
most are.
Most are, but you don't have to be.
Oh, half the. We're finding half the bloody the woman partner of the women burnout fellas are more bogan than some.
Oh hell! I mean, we're not going to mention hashtag calm in the world or anything like that. Well, fucking Mrs. Vicky Merrick, cunt.
But yeah, just my first burnout comp, I actually got to drive my own car.
Yeah.
It was just
Yeah.
It was. I can't even explain
like you
it.
said with the bloomin' prize that's in it, it's packed away
It's
Maguire's bucket, and it was like,
Maguire's bucket.
Yes.
From Kenny Grinrod.
Yeah.
Picked me up from fucking, and I must have come right in there.
Yeah.
Because he had his son there with the DX back in the day,
Oh,
the
yeah.
Narby in it.
Right.
Dylan Grinrod's car. All the big boys were there, and I was like, me? Like, in this shitty Buick? Like, what the fuck? And then I looked at my wife, she goes, are you going to, like, looking at me, are you going to go up or what? And I'm just stunned, like, because I've never won anything.
Yes.
You know, I've never had people interested in my shit.
Yeah.
So it's all new to me. But, yeah, man, I can't even explain it, bro. Like, my body was just vibing, smile, and I was just like, fuck, let's go again. Like, just pumped.
I wanted to be sick.
Yeah.
I not really wanted to be sick. I couldn't breathe. The fucking hell. It was the first time I've ever done a burnout with a helmet on, bro. What?
Oh, your head's basically at on the roof
The thing
as well.
smacking on the bar. But same thing, bro. Yeah, small, I reckon.
Adrenaline is just insane.
Yeah.
Fucking insane. Like, even like I was saying, you guys before, my boy didn't never thought he'd be into cars.
Yes,
He's not that type of kid.
Yep.
You can't get him out of the fucking thing.
Wicked.
Just
That's good to see.
Just follows me around, asks me every 2 minutes, can we go out yet? Not realising how the line works, you know?
Yes.
You've got to give other people a turn. That's why I've got numbers on the car.
Yes, that's right.
Well, that's like for me. I mean, I don't even have a skid car. I love them.
You will.
But yeah.
You will.
But because my son's, you know, the involvement he's got with his one, the interest he's taken.
Yeah.
That's the joy. I get so much joy from that, bro. Like seeing him on the pad or come, like, you
Yeah,
can't. It's
yeah.
But yeah, now I'm not being able to use it after blowing it up with the 304 or fuck off in it.
Yeah.
I've just had the mean anxiety. I just want to get back out into it, you know.
You've got the thing with that though, and what I found, like it took a year. It's taken a year to get my car on the fucking pad.
Yeah.
Is I think the involvement you've got with the car, the stuff that you're doing,
Yeah.
keeps you just motivated to keep going because you get something a little bit done and you're like, oh, fucking that's done. Milestone.
Even when you do get to the frustrating stuff, when it's like not going
yes.
well. Like, how the fuck are we going to do this, bro?
Yeah.
And it's on Snapchat and everyone's going, fuck, not this kind of
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because he'll post something straight up on the bloody Barra page, you know, to try and get some info. Half of it's coming back as just absolute blooming cat. You know,
fucking
this or
giving you shit, giving you shit.
One little piece of information that comes through that's like, oh yeah, that's what we wanted to see.
And my good style of personality, I'm like, oh, is that right, cunt? Gets me banned from shit, but whatever.
So I obviously blew the 304 up that I've sent you guys parts of.
Yeah.
And then I had that, obviously, of one of my wrecks that had only done 200,000 Ks, so it was sitting under there, so I was like, fuck it, let's put it in there. I'm having skid with windrolls.
Yeah.
Just to get the car back out there, my sponsors back out there.
So February, eh?
February, so...
Hurry up, Christmas, fuck off.
I'm worried about Christmas. We're not even putting the Christmas tree up, mate.
Well, no point. It's going to blow down anyway.
Fuck, I reckon.
You open a window in your house and everything blow down.
First turn of the key, didn't even have the radiator in it. Straight off the headers, big shed skid.
Nice.
It was great. Neighbours would have loved it.
Oh, of course.
So
tell us, bro, this is going to be a left field, but not quite. Burnout Masters game on your phone, yes or no?
Yes.
Yep. And give us your rundown. You play much or played it heaps and then got over it, or?
Nah, I played a bit. I'm not really a gamer kind of guy.
Yep.
Son sit beside you and watch you play it though, or show
my
him
son's
a bit?
got it. No, he's showing me how to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
But,
excellent.
That's cool. That's
all the sometimes they say, well, a while ago, Welby did one that you could get his car.
Yes.
Code in and get his car.
Yeah.
My son's got his car.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Well, like Burnout Masters have given us. I got received in the email, well, it was a few days ago, but we've been on the road. Tim from Burnout Masters sent me codes we've got a whole heap of codes for Nut Out and Barely.
Oh,
so we're going to be giving some those cars away. So we're interviewing Hayden later this evening. And we might give a car away then.
Man of Wainui.
The mayor of Wainui. He doesn't reckon that. He likes to plead poverty, but anyway, he's shouting us beers tonight.
He owns a pub. He owns
Bottle
a
eight.
shop.
Oh, good. So you're into the game. That's fucking me.
Yeah, I'm into the game. It's like you've seen my weather.
Yes.
I can't do anything in here. I just sit on the game till I get bored, obviously.
So what's the missus thinking? Like, she obviously supports you, but does she likes it? She likes the smell or the noise and.
Nah, well, she gets shitty when I do things, but then she gets over it.
Sweet.
Doesn't last. We don't really.
Sounds like a good chick.
Well, yeah, we don't fight.
I mean, if chicks are going to get shitty and hold it every time a guy does something stupid, they're going to say shitty forever.
She's still out here after 19 years. So.
Fucking hell.
And we're coming up tomorrow, our wedding anniversary.
Tomorrow.
10 years.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Well done, brother. Well done.
In case we forget before we go.
So, yeah, she just wants me and the kids to be happy, really.
Sweet. Sweet.
She's obviously married a bogan, so
she
doesn't come from a bogan family or anything like that.
Right,
Her family's all sport orientated.
Okay.
Rugby and
netball
and all that type of stuff.
Yep. Grown up stuff.
Yeah. But like, I didn't think, like, truthfully, I honestly didn't think she would come but not help. And I'm whatever. She's helping me. She's helped me load the car. Everything.
Oh, good.
I was just like, fuck.
Yeah. That's
and yeah, when I'd blown it up, obviously I hit the mental because I don't have much money.
Yep.
And I'm like, fuck, now what do I do? And I was going to just sell the car how it was, really. It was just because I had no money. And me seeing shit sitting there that I can't do shit with, I get frustrated.
Yeah.
Didn't want to sell it.
Nope.
Didn't want to see someone else get in my build, but...
We don't want to have to deal with the negativity of having to look at something going, I can't do it, but I can see it. Yeah.
And she's just like, nah, carry on. You're not selling any of your cars, carry on. And I was just like, sweet as.
Oh, that's really cool.
And then
happy to hear that.
The old man came through and hooked me up with my dream motor.
No, your second dream, it wasn't a Barra engine,
Yeah.
so...
But I do have to admit, I'm going to put 3 or 4 parts on it.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that. He's told us the vision, and we're looking
Yeah.
forward to seeing it coming out. So,
and I'm doing it for Welby.
he's doing it for Wilby.
Because I
Oh,
know he's a real hard 304 man.
he's got a hard on for them. He's got a hard on for Barras too, bro.
So I found out.
He just can't afford them. That's all.
No. I have found out that he used to have a 304 back in the day.
Oh, too
never
much
knew
power.
that. I thought he was just a straight LS man.
Ah, too much power in the 304. You have to step down, eh?
Big bad 304. Fuck off.
So anyway, I'll bloom and ask Mike. I have a question.
boy.
I
Yeah,
like,
boy.
what's your favourite food or
Favourite
munch?
food?
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. What does it for you?
Ooh.
If
If you had the choice, just go, fuck yeah, whatever you want, your favourite shit right now.
Fuck, that's a hard one, bro.
Everyone says that, eh?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's a good question.
Fuck. I like if we're home, I like a roast.
Right, yep.
Roast lamb's my favourite.
Good kiwi, boy.
Nice,
Yep,
yep.
kiwi.
Fucking heads down. But if we're out on the road or away or something like that, my takeaway's either burger fuel or Thai or Chinese.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Yeah,
Good,
yeah,
good,
Thai,
good, good.
Thai.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
a bit of
Burger
Thai.
Fuel's got a nice burger too.
bro.
They're,
Yeah,
they're a classy one.
And it's real affordable too.
Yeah, for what you're getting too. It's
Yeah,
not a
yeah.
burger Wisconsin
Yeah,
fucking.
it's like the
yeah.
McDonald's, it's just too little and I'm fucking hungry after a combo, you know?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
got culinary skills or
You cook?
Can you cook?
Can you cook?
No, fuck no.
no?
Fuck no. Oh, I can cook noodles.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cook noodles, bro. But yeah, to survive, nah.
Nah.
Nah, I'll leave that up to the wife.
No, good.
I'll rely on her for that.
Yep.
Good.
I've got another question, bro. If you had the choice to skid any burnout car around New Zealand, Australia, the United States, which car would you like to jump behind the wheel and have a fang on?
Ghetto is my dream car.
Ghetto.
Ghetto, yeah. I don't know who drives. I can't remember who drives.
Kiwi car?
Aussie car.
Aussie car, Ghetto, all right.
It's a VS. It went yellow.
Oh, it's the one that won third.
Yes.
So bronze.
Yeah,
Bronze.
Yep.
Bronze. Yep.
Yeah, in Queensland,
Yeah.
the Sugar City.
Yep.
Yes, Sugar, yes.
So
Oh, good work.
Good.
it's a VR VS Ute.
Oh, we weren't ever young with them then, eh? Because we did
Yeah.
see that come through and we were like,
Yeah.
ooh, who's this?
So he started life as a LS and it had a single pot.
Yep.
Then it went tunnel ram, and now I believe he's got I call it the Welby motor,
Oh, yeah.
blower and shit on
Big
it.
charge.
I
Yeah.
believe.
Yep.
Then he painted it bright yellow, like a metallic bright yellow,
Yes.
and I wasn't really a fan, but each to your own.
Yeah,
And then he
yeah.
went back to the bronze, and I was like, fuck yeah. And I think it was black as well.
Right,
It used to be
okay.
black as
Well, see, you know more
Yeah,
about it than we do,
Oh,
mate.
I follow that, mate. Tissue box out on that one. I love it. Fuck, I love it.
Oh, we're going to get him
mate,
on
yeah.
there. Dedicated to
Yeah,
you, bro.
Yeah, VS, mate.
We
Tissue
like
box has
you-
to come out.
Send the missus out. Sorry, love.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is my private time, this
Tissue
one.
box, here we go. Possibly, man. Fuck you again, cunt.
Yeah, well, I was going to actually ask, the bro, like, who's someone, you know, that, like the car question, who's someone that you'd like to see us get on the show?
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
you just answered that question for us.
I'm real hopeless with names with the dyslexia and shit. I
Yeah,
can't
of course.
hold names very well, but
Yeah.
Well, that's where
Yeah,
great
that's
that,
him.
like, skid cars, you know, like
Yeah.
Ghetto, just little names.
Just remember that. That's all you got to remember.
Stick, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, is the plate.
My favourite New Zealand car, though, if I can put that in there,
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
honey.
is Haunt You.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, yep.
Mr. Cave. Yeah.
Braden's,
Yeah, Braden, yeah.
Yeah,
Smith, sorry, not Cave.
Braden
Braden. I know Braden Cave,
it's
that's
one
why I get you
fucking
mixed up.
tough car, mate.
Braden Smith, yeah, bro, yeah, hard.
I'd love to go on that.
Yeah,
I'd absolutely love to go on it.
wouldn't we all?
Yeah.
One day. There'd be a line up.
Yeah.
There would be such a line for rides and that'd be years long.
I'm looking forward to seeing his son drive that.
Yeah. All
He
he
lets
did
him
out.
one day.
Yeah.
Let Reese behind the wheel, bro. Let
Yeah.
Reese behind the
Yeah,
wheel.
little, he can
cool,
steer
man.
that, fella.
He can, eh?
Really
Just even in New Zealand, man, we're picking up pretty quick. Getting
Oh.
Aussie cars here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Follow-ons even quite cool.
Oh, yeah, mate. Yeah. Rick Fuller's old wagon.
Yeah. There's heaps. That Sambo.
Sambo,
Sambo,
yeah.
or
Right.
FD, but FD
Yeah,
there.
Yeah.
He hasn't been out for a couple of years now, really, I don't think. But
Oh, he was at Chrome.
was he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. He caught on fire, though.
Yeah.
I never saw that one. I was off getting changed or something retarded. Getting a coffee. Dumbass.
Yeah, no, he blitzed on
Caught on
fire.
fire, yeah.
In the is it a XA Ute? Old
Arnie. Low life.
Yeah, Arnie.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Fucking boogies.
Yeah, because it's got a Chevy engine in it.
Yeah.
We've got some cool cars. I mean, if I was in your position
Yeah.
and I'm sitting there and someone says to me, Ray, what's your favourite? Like, what's a car you'd like to drive? And I'd just be sitting there going,
fuck all.
Yeah.
I don't know.
yeah, I got,
Ghetto would be my top.
got
man.
nothing.
All right. Oh, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. That'd be the first
Just
one to
because
go.
I'm so probably a little bit too over obsessed with the VRVS.
Yeah, sounds it, bro.
Commodores,
Sounds it. Sounds it.
fucking- It's just sick.
Me. Oh man, so you got any more questions, brother Ray? You got anything you can think of, bro? You want to ask us,
Yeah.
James?
Enjoying the tour.
Oh man,
Oh, bro.
we're fucking
yeah,
loving
yeah.
it. Yeah,
Nah, it's been, yeah.
an amazing week.
Yeah.
I overcomplicated it by trying to book too many fucking interviews and just, I'm the same, bro. I got no concept of time, distance, or anything like that. So,
Oh, yeah, well, we're travelling along with someone like, where are we?
Yeah.
Like, which actually, where are we going?
and they're like, oh, you just got to go to blah, 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 blah. Like, okay, where the fuck's that?
Yeah.
I was next to blah, blah, blah,
Where
blah.
were we going to go and catch a Mulwell? They're like, oh, I'll go to Mulwell after
Martinborough.
Martinborough. And then we were like, as we were driving past, I see the sign going that way to Martinborough.
Yeah,
We're going
because I
that way
said to
the
Mitchell, I was
road.
like, oh, we're getting the bus to Martinborough. He's like, bro, that's half an hour in your wrong direction. Like, what the fuck?
You're going straight.
Oh, okay then, fine. Nah, she's been a fucking cool trip, bro.
Nah.
We're pretty happy with how it's gone. And,
Yeah. Meeting people, doing what we'll enjoy doing,
yeah.
the adventure.
Yeah, I think one of our ultimate goals, and oh shit you not, bro, was to make sure that we got here. This was our plan. Like, if anything happens all the way down, we don't give a fuck. We're getting to James at the end, and then whatever that happens on the way down, what happens on the way up happens, but we're getting here. So we fucking made it. We got here 3 hours early.
Yes, yeah. You've been the one.
Oh, it's just like I don't really know the words because
fine.
I'm shit with words.
It's all
I
good,
was
mate.
just so over the moon, man. It was like going to a kid shop when you reached out. I was
Ah,
like,
wicked, bro.
yeah, man.
Yep.
These cunts are actually.
But that's the thing. We don't. It's not just about the
big
high
guys,
profile
everybody,
cars,
bro.
Everyone like this car's going
Yeah.
to come from somewhere to somewhere. You know, like,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
what we want to capture.
Yeah.
It's not just.
And that's the goal, That's the life goal. Is I want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to be as known as Mr. Welby, but I do want to be known for my car, and I do want to travel New Zealand.
Oh,
and
well,
be,
once you,
know?
I mean,
Oh,
once
you will be.
you get this up
Yeah.
further up the island stuff, and people
Yeah.
that's parked in the pits, and people
Yeah.
go around there looking like they do.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot to look at.
There's a lot of people up
There's
there
a
that be
lot
getting
to
the
look at
tissue
in
box
this
house
car,
too, bro.
Yeah. Look underneath it, all the
Yeah.
the painting, like it's
Yeah.
Everything's painted on it.
Yeah.
I haven't missed a thing.
Yeah, no, there's some
All the bushes.
OCD, ADHD
All the
motherfucking
bushes,
shit going on in this
bulbs,
car, man. It's good. I
Um,
wish I had that form of ADHD because my car's just a
well,
wreck and I don't
yeah.
care.
Yeah, well, you change some things you want to do like real cool, and it's like,
Yes.
but then the other thing is like, I
I
don't
give
give
a
a
fuck.
bit. It's like that's sometimes the shit you wouldn't make like, good, like.
for me, it's when I studied the burnout life, I obviously going back to that Aussie life, they have big shiny cars, and I wanted a shiny car on a budget,
Yeah,
and then that Aussie theme with a New Zealand drift theme.
yeah. 2K paint,
But
shiny on a
if
budget.
this was going down Tough Street at Summonets,
Oh, yeah.
you would have the young. They
Yeah.
would be like,
Yeah,
fuck,
fully,
I
bro.
run an
That
Aussie
look
flag on it
suits
as
it.
well.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, good work.
I'll show you guys later.
On the
that
kangaroo
look suits
dance.
what they like.
It clips to my aerial.
Oh, wicked.
So
Wicked.
yeah, that's why I wanted the wheels. The paint job's actually drift corp
Right, yep.
because I like the OG drift corp.
Old
that
school.
Old school. And then just clean and Aussie as I could get it.
Mean. Right, bro, we're going to have to
Yeah.
fucking close
Yeah.
this down because we're yarning too much.
Yeah.
Always happens, and that means we're having a good
The
time.
consistency is key.
Consistency is key. So thank you so much,
Yeah,
brother, for
well,
having us. We
yeah.
really fucking appreciate it.
Have fun at
Mate.
Wilby's.
We will have fun
Yes.
at Wilby's. You guys have been fucking awesome. I haven't had a peep out of you the entire fucking time. So obviously really enjoyed it.
You've all
None
been
of you
quite
in
well behaved
trouble,
today.
but you've all got to fuck
Yeah.
off.
Bye bye.